right, so we're ending week 8 and we're starting week 9. And I have done half of the papers. I'll do the other half today, tonight, and tomorrow. Looks like they're split about 50-50 between generic papers about involvement and papers about specific kinds of involvement, which is good because variety makes it easier to grade. And as I said in the forum posting, I'll post the grades and the comments on Thursday morning, and I'll make some general comments as well. I had to laugh. Now you're going to start thinking about assignment number 3, which is about the reports of the early 2000s of Romano and Kirby, and what was the difference between the two and what has actually happened since then. So I really laughed when Lynette posted a little mini preview to that assignment in the Divergence forum discussion this week. So thanks, Lynette. You're a little ahead of the game, but maybe it'll help the others. In the discussion of the differences between the different provinces, I am really pleased to see how many of you did actually pair up and do something together. Some of them could use a little bit of analysis to tell those of us reading, what the bottom line really is in relation to differences, because I think you'll find out this week when we start looking at other countries that really and truly the differences between our provinces are fairly small, right? I mean, how much of a philosophical swing is there when the provincial government changes from one party to another? We'll see them trying to do some things related to political ideology, but so much is controlled by the funding and by the current practice that change is not easy. The change that we've been seeing, as you know from the reading all the history reports, it takes time. It takes 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And if you look at the big picture, you see movement, but if you look at the short term, sometimes it feels like nothing ever changes. I know some of you feel that way. But you are navigating a lot of different sites, provincial, federal, lobby groups. I hope you're getting to some think tanks as well. Have any of you gone to see what's been written by the Fraser Institute or the, what have we got in Manitoba, Frontier Institute, which are sites that write papers relating to needed change in healthcare. So this week, when you start looking at other countries, there's a forum about selected practices. Now, some of you might want to talk about actual practices in healthcare. Let me give you an example. There's not a lot of organ transplanting in China relating to religious views. Maybe that's one. But also look at the political foundation of the countries and the system of healthcare, how it's funded, how it's run, and let's see what's really out there. Some of the countries are very divergent from us. Some of them have lessons that we can learn from. So I don't really have anything more to say right now, except I think it's going very well. I think you're all working pretty hard and the weather's getting hot. So long.